Pescondil is back on attack. Let's see. This is the exciting contest between Anubhav and Dipesh. Let's see what Dipesh can do. Can he knock him over? No, says the batter. Placed that rightly for 4 runs.
Very aggressive inning. He's totally dominating bowlers. Truly exceptional batting display from Anubhav. Just 14 deliveries he faced and he scored 39 runs. He's running into the quickest 50 in the line of quickest 50. So probably if he manages to score 11 runs from here within 5 deliveries or 6 deliveries, that could be a quickest 50 in this tournament.
I think that will not be the case. It's Bhaskar Dubey who has struck the first 50 of this tournament on, I think, 16 is 17 delivery. If I am not right or not wrong. Yes.
Even if it is 17, then if he could manage to smash 2 deliveries for the maximum, then he could level up the record. But the game is on, the match is still on. Great knock from Anubhav. Totally dominating bowlers. Extravagant and properly utilizing the power play. Field restriction. That's the intent at the moment for Anubhav and Amar. And a very good partnership. It's opening partnership. Amar has just faced 5 deliveries and scored 2 runs. RML need 127 runs in 99 deliveries. Match will be interesting, exciting.
Can the pace give a breakthrough for his team? Especially they are wanting the wicket of Anubhav, who is looking good in the middle. Just a single. And it's the last delivery of the pace, second over. And good start for RML. And great start of power play. Still 13 delivery to go to finish the power play. Loud appeal. No, says the umpire. So optimistic appeal there from Dipesh Kandil. Flight on offer. Asking batter to come on the front foot. And umpire Yogesh Dev says that it's going way up. Four to 3 for none after 4 overs RML.
Four overs, 743 runs without losing a wicket. Sumit, the way Anubhav is batting at the moment, probably he must be thinking about the TLS. Because if it rains after the 5 overs, the match will go TLS method. So for that, they definitely need to put some runs on the board. A good start is needed. That's what Anubhav is doing at the moment. So after 5 overs, if it rains and if the match goes according to the TLS method, definitely RML will be on top. So that could be the strategy which Anubhav is displaying at the moment through his bat.
So Chhinnamasta is for wicket here, a breakthrough. Popu Yadav is a new bowler introduced at the 5th over. Omar is in strike. Just off on the face of the bat. It was the third main reason for a single. And his Anubhav is on strike. Can he strike again? Will he continue or he will just try to stay now and just build up a partnership and keep scoreboard moving, or he will take a risk here? Let's see what Anubhav will decide. There is a fielder in a square leg boundary. a straight bat. And it's a dot delivery.
So will Pappu be able to get the breakthrough here, because the way Anubhav is batting, he can be a devastating factor for the opposition. Scored 40 runs into the home of 40s. And to reach this home of 40s, he's just taken 18 deliveries. That's a brilliant partnership, 44-run standing partnership between Amar and Anubhav. Pappu. Oh, that's not high in there. There's a major possibility and takes. Pappu takes the catch. Great bowling attack from Pappu. Pappu strikes in this over, where bowlers were struggling to get the wicket, and Pappu comes here and gets the wicket. A brilliant piece of bowling attack by Pappu. Picking up the wicket. Atter doesn't seem happy there. Look at that shot. Didn't get elevation, so he got that high. And look at the catch. Brilliantly taken. It's never so easy to take such a high catch. Look at that grip. He's able to get that ball into his palm. Anubhav Singh, who was brilliantly batting, has to depart now, scoring 40 runs. A great major contribution for his team, facing up just 19 deliveries, scored 40 runs. Pappu made him out. This is how Pappu was able to get the wicket in his own ball. He get that ball into his hand with the grip of 10 fingers. Brilliant bowling attack by Pappu. Sandeep Gupta is the new batter coming into the crease. Four and 3 overs and the first wicket down for RML. The score of 44. Stump line delivery. Great bowling attack by Pappu, keeping the ball right in the right areas. Right line and length. That's what he has been focusing on, Pappu. That is what actually needed for Chhinnamasta. Very good over by Pappu. Just considered single run. Got the major wicket. Great bowling attack by Pappu. That's the line and length which he has been searching for. The bowlers who were so struggling to get the wicket. Here comes Pappu and getting that wicket, major wicket. Great connection. Last ball of this over. RML require 125 runs to win this match out of 91 balls. That was wrong for bowling. Great line and length. Again, great bowling attack and gets a quick single. Pappu considered 2 runs in this over and get the major wicket. Very good over by Pappu. 5 overs done, 45 runs, losing a wicket at the moment. Team RML Sports Academy. Definitely this match is going to be very exciting and interesting to watch on. Sandeep is on his strike. Now comes Pratik Pokhrel, a young cricketer. He had shown recently in PL Memorial T20 a brilliant bowling attack and batting as well. Young cricketer who has been sensible in his cricket. He's been focusing in his skills, whether it's bowling or whether it is batting. He has been brilliantly performing both the factors, both the sides. He's a 3D player, in fact, three-dimensional players. Pratik Pokhrel is good in bowling, it's batting also, and whenever it comes in matter of fielding, he is brilliant, always there, all around the ground. 3D player, Pratik Pokhrel. A bit different bowling action. High arm action, but whenever he is about to release the ball, he has had that double stride in the right leg. He has got that strength in swinging delivery, keeping the ball towards the batter. He loves keeping the ball. He loves pitching the ball in the offside of the stick and getting the ball into the right-hander batters. That's how he's been bowling. Young talented cricketer Pratik Pokhrel. Now it's good to see the left-handed batter, because whenever he's bowling in swinging deliveries for a left-handed batter, it is moving away from the batter. So there's a high chance of getting outside edge. If he manages to keep one fielder there in the slip region, high chances. Oh, that's a great effort. Had that been taken, would have been a brilliant catch. But it was quite far away from the fielder. But that was a great effort. Immense and great effort. Look at that effort. Was far away from the fielder. Pratik Pokhrel, two singles in the first two deliveries. That's what I have been talking about Pratik Pokhrel. He has got that bit different bowling action from those of other bowlers. He has got that double stride in his right leg when he's about to release the ball. Look at that. He has been consistently focusing on his line and length. He doesn't let batters to create room and smash against his deliveries. That's his clear thinking. Required run rate is now over 8.41 is the required run rate for RML Sports Academy to win this match. So the first wicket has gone. There is bit stoppage in the flow of the run, where runs were flowing like anything when Anubhav was batting. So after Anubhav departs, the flow in the run has been stopped. Pratik Pokhrel magnificently is bowling. He's conceded 2 runs. He has bowled 4 deliveries of his over. This is the last over of the power play as well. Connection chances. Oh, safe. Batter is safe. They're a bit lucky as well. Ball drops in between the two fielders in the no man's land. Look at that. So wicketkeeper Rakesh was following the ball but wasn't able. Prem was there again on the fielder. The ball dropped in between Prem and Rakesh. Still a ball left in this over to finish off this over, last delivery of this over. And the score is moved to 48 runs, losing a wicket. Definitely the match will be very interesting and exciting to watch out. This was a throw. RML Sports Academy, they need 121 runs in 85 deliveries to win this match. It's a bit relief for Chhinnamasta Lions club captain and the team members when Anubhav was made out. It's a bowling. And went back and punched that one for a single. Very good over by Pratik. Just consider 4 runs in this over. 6 overs done, 49 runs, losing a wicket. So after the end of the power play, the score for RML Sports Academy is 49 runs with the loss of 1 wicket. So when you talk about the power play score, when Chhinnamasta Lions clocked over batting, they were able to put 30 runs on the board after the end of the power play. And now when RML Sports Academy is chasing the target of 169 runs, they managed to put 49 runs on the board after the end of the power play. Pappu, a successful bowler for Chhinnamasta Lions Club, is coming back into attack. His ball very fast over he bowled. He was able to pick the wicket and the major wicket of Anubhav. That was a great bowling spell from Pappu. Great bowling is second over. Look at his rhythm and the approach run there. Straight, linear approach run. Look at that shot, so well executed. Now the field restriction is over. So bowler will be feeling quite relief and he can manage to set fielders in the different areas. 5 fielders, maximum 5 fielders can be plot outside 30-yard circle. So outside 30-yard circles, he can plot 5 fielders, maximum 5 fielders outside 30-yard circle. That will be quite easy for bowlers when they can put fielders outside 30-yard circle. Smashes that one. The no man's land will definitely get a couple of runs. Or manage single or doubles? Just a single? I'm sorry to see it's single run. It could have been doubles, easy doubles.
That smash, a great knock. What a brilliant shot that is. Gone for the maximum. Great connection, proper timing and that powerful connection. And this time coming that 6 from the bat of Amar. Well connected and well executed. Look at that shot, and that's a no ball again. So he was all set to smash that delivery for the maximum. Now again the following delivery will be a free hit. So no ball and then he smashed that one for the maximum. So following delivery will be a free hit. So again he is so well set to free his arm. One partnership keeps going. So it is not so difficult for them to chase down the target. That's a cracking one. That's a cracking one towards it. Deep extra point. Two runs in this over, 2 more deliveries. It's just 7th over in progress and they have managed to put 61 runs on the board. So 61 runs, when you talk about 61 runs, when Chhinnamasta Lions Club were batting 61 runs, they managed to put 61 runs on the board after the completion of 10 overs. But now when RML Sports Academy, they are chasing the target, they have managed to put 61 runs on the board after the completion of 6.4 overs. 20 deliveries before Chhinnamasta Lions when they managed to put 61 runs. Now RML Sports Academy are building up the runs. Easily flicked away for a single. Very good over for RML Sports Academy.
15 runs already in this over. Still a ball. Still one more delivery to finish up this over. Very good over. RML Sports Academy. This is a very good over for RML Sports Academy. Amar on a strike batting on 16 runs, facing a 14 deliveries. Look at his stance when Amar is quite away from the leg stump. Oh, that's a great knock. The fielder is there, the four-man reason. Get a single. A very good over. 14 runs in this over. 7 overs down, 63 runs, losing a wicket at the moment. RML Sports Academy. Look at this picturesque ground. Exquisite. Dr. Khalil Azad cricket ground. The weather is very cool and calm at the moment. No sunshine. Breezing of the wind. Look at those flags there. The flag of Nepal and the flag of India along with the team's flag. And this is the batting scorecard of RML Sport Academy. Anubhav Singh as the opener displayed a magnificent aggressive batting display. He scored 40 runs. He was made out by Pappu Yadav through cotton ball. Amar Chandra batting on 17 runs, and Sandeep Gupta at the moment is batting on 5 runs, facing on 9 deliveries. 7 overs down, 63 runs, losing a wicket. Left-hander batter Amar on his strike. Total batting responsibility comes under the shoulder of Sandeep and Amar. Pratik Pokhrel magnificently bowled and delivered. No any foot movement there. Pratik bowled in the right areas in the slot, and that was smash for the maximum. That music of the willow. It was nice to see that connection. Oh, he was going against that delivery. There was no any connection between the bat and ball. Pratik Pokhrel, who had been so brilliant in recently organized PL Memorial T20 Cup. He scored with the bat also, and his bowling was brilliant from Viratnagar Metropolitan City. Great piece of bowling, that's 6, and after that, conceding 6 runs, that comeback. Great comeback by Pratik Pokhrel. A young cricketer, age-level cricketer, he's just below, he's under 19, he's a player of under 19. He had represented provincial team, Koshi province as well, in the age-level game. Brilliant bowler. He's got that freedom, he's got that line and length, and that's where he always keeps focusing. Mr. Bowling, he's getting the rise also, the pace and the rise. Both the things he's been focusing on. Pratik Pokhrel, he's been consistently bowling in correct line and length. That's where a medium pace bowler needs to work out. And he's been consistently doing the same thing, keeping the ball on the right areas, on the right surface. He's not trying anything different, but he's keeping his tight line and length bowling. That's the thing, that's the most important factor for him. But he has been consistently working on, Pratik Pokhrel. It is. He'll be bowling over the wicket to the right-hander batter Sandeep. Brilliant piece of bowling attack. Oh. Good over for RML Sports Academy. A brilliant over. 8 runs coming in this over. 8 overs done, 71 runs, losing a wicket. Team RML Sports Academy. Have a look at the bowling card of Chhinnamasta Lions. Top 4 bowlers have been used. Papu Yadav bowled 2 overs, considered 16 runs and picked a wicket. Pratik Pokhrel has bowled 2 overs, considered 12 runs, wicketless. Dipesh Pokhrel, bit expensive. Dipesh Kandel, 2 overs, 19 runs, wicketless. And Firdaus Ansari has bowled 2 overs. It's been very expensive. He has considered 24 runs without picking a wicket. Very expensive, Firdaus Ansari. Nitesh comes into the bowling attack. Change in the bowling spell. Now Nitesh, medium pace bowler, is coming to the attack. Sandeep will be facing him. Great piece of bowling. Started this over with that brilliant line and length, keeping the ball as the dot. No run considered in this delivery. Nitesh Yadav is bowled in one inning and picked a wicket. And very good economy, 2.31, very economical bowler. Nitesh. Dancing down the track, smashes that one high in there. Chance, and that's taken. Santosh was fielder and made no any mistake and get that ball into his grip. Nitesh strikes here coming. The ball is very fast over, getting wicket in the second delivery. 71 runs. Now 2 wickets down for RML Sports Academy. Great bowling attack by Nitesh. Look at that. He came down the track and wanted to go for the maximum, but there was no any good connection. Didn't get any elevation. He did get height, but didn't get any elevation. And look at the catch taken by Santosh Karki. Safe hand catch right into his grip. Second wicket down at the score of 71 runs. Sandeep Gupta had to depart now, contributing just 6 runs for his team. He has scored he has played 2 innings and scored 41 runs. Aditya Pandey is the new batter into the crease. The strike rate of 121. He's got that ability to score runs. Now, the batting responsibility totally comes under the shoulder of Aditya and Amar. Amar, who's been sensibly batting in this inning, he scored 24 runs, facing of 20 deliveries. Now Aditya will be joining Amar. Stump line delivery. Gentle pulls up the mark with that single. Aditya. RML Sports Academy from here, they need 97 runs in 69 balls. This is gettable target. This is chaseable target. But the thing is, but the major factor for RML Sports Academy is a partnership. A partnership is a must. Once if somewhere around 40-50 runs partnership from here keeps going, then he will be at each condition to chase down the target. So for that, chasing down the target, a partnership is most important.
Smash that one. Field there. Great effort by Deepesh Khandil. But it was not enough to get that ball into his grip, and that's a boundary. A great effort, but that was not enough for him to get that ball into his grip, and that ball went beyond the boundary rope for 4 runs. That was a great effort. Look at that. A smashed sort of line delivery and placed towards the long area for a single. Very good over by Nitesh. It's considered 6 runs. Still a ball to finish up this over. The most important thing for him is he's able to get that wicket. In the second delivery, he bowls in this over. He's bowling this very fast over, Nitesh, and getting the wicket. That's a very good start for him, for Nitesh. Last delivery of this over, 77 runs from the board, losing a couple of wickets at the moment. RML Sports Academy. Sort of line delivery, a bit change in the pace as well. Oh, misfield. And ball is racing towards the boundary line, and it's a 4. Poor piece of fielding by Deepesh Khandil. That should have been stopped. He was taking it very easy, and look at the result. That's a boundary. 2 boundaries coming this over. Yes, it's a bit subject of thought to be is there. They lost wicket in this over, but they still managed to get that runs. The momentum is still there, being shifting towards themselves. RML Sports Academy. They don't want the momentum to go to the opposition. They are shifting the movement. They are shifting the momentum to their side. And look at this bit orange color. The dot on the bar, on the top of the bar, shows that indicates that that's the fall of wicket. And here, RML Sports Academy, the fall of 2 wickets could be seen here in the 6th over and in the 10th and in the 9th over. Deepesh Khandil coming into the attack. His ball 2 overs, considered 19 runs. He was a bit expensive in his very first over he bowled, and then he's coming with a good over. In the 2nd over he has bowled. Now he's coming the 3rd over. In the 1st over he considered 13 runs, and in the 2nd over he has considered 6 runs. So he's pushing himself in correct line and length. So he will be bowling now 3rd over of his spell. Deepesh Khandil, left arm orthodox. Across the line and was able to connect. There was a good connection. Misfield fumble. Single taken. Look at the last 15 balls. When you talk about the last 15 balls, 3 boundaries in the last 15 balls and lost a wicket. 3 boundaries of 2 fours and 1 sixes. They did lose a wicket as well. RML Sports Academy plays along the ground towards the long off reason. Fielder is there. Santosh Kha gets a single. RML Sports Academy, from here they need 86 runs and 64 deliveries. Oh, that trigger moment was going to bounce that delivery towards the point region. There was no any connection between bat and ball. Deepesh doing a good comeback in his 2nd over and the 3rd over. It was a bit expensive in the very first over he bowled. He considered 13 runs in that over, and when he came to bowl the 2nd over he considered 6 runs. Now he's bowling his 3rd over. He's considered just 3 runs in the first 4 deliveries. So how will he finish off this over? 2 more deliveries, then we'll know whether he will remain as an economical bowler or a bit expensive. Single taken, a easy single for Amar Aditya.
Amar, who's been sensibly batting here, is on 31 runs, passing for 25 deliveries. Batting responsibility is totally under the shoulder of Amar. He's well set there, the crease also. That's why he needs to score runs. More half the inning is still there. 10th over in progress. Last ball of the 10th over. So from here, shot. Great connected shot, and that had gone for the maximum. Great knock. Amar on fire. This time from the bat of great connection. Losing 2 wickets. At the moment, talk about the situation, RML Sports Academy, they are in better stage, better condition, better situation at the moment. 8 wickets in hand. They need now 77 runs to win this match out of 59 deliveries. Amar has been so great in this inning, chasing down on the target, and he has smashed 37 runs, facing with 26 deliveries. The left-handed bat, and look at his stance. He's quite out of his first stump. So when the ball is about to release the delivery ball, then he will be pushing himself towards the stump line areas. Look at that. There's a trigger movement. Smashes this time. And oh, that was a brilliant effort. Santosh was the fielder there. Should have taken that catch. That should have been taken, because Santosh, who is so exceptional in fielding, he dropped that catch. Look at that. That shot was a long chase for Santosh. The diving effort almost got that ball into his grip. Stump line delivery again, a gentle defense for a single. Gentle push, gets a single in that delivery. 3 deliveries, and in all 3 deliveries, single has been taken. So that's a great thinking from Amar and Aditya at the moment. So once they get loose deliveries, they will go over it. But to the good line and length deliveries, they are giving respect. They have been showing the respect with defense and with single. That's the good thinking from Amar and Aditya. Partnership, only a good partnership will take them to a victory line. Sort of line delivery. Nitesh is brilliantly bowling, using his brain. It was a delivery with a bit change in pace. He's having the composition in his bowling attack. A great combination of speed, great combination of pace attack and change in pace. The slower delivery. Ground shot this time, finds the gap. Fielder having a long chase towards the ball. Pratik was the fielder there, and great fielding effort in the deep. 5 runs coming in this over. So it's good to see they have been focusing on they have been keeping strike rotation. They have been rotating this strike. So singles and doubles can do the job, can do the job for them, to get them up in the victorious line. Last ball of this over. That's a smash. That's a smash. Height and the elevation. Getting height and the elevation had gone for the maximum. Great connection. Amar is leading his team now. He knows that how important his presence is there in the crease. His presence in the crease is very important for RML Sports Academy. Look at that shot. Stand and delivered. Great connection. It's not only out of the boundary line, it's out of the ground, out of the park for the maximum. 11 overs done, 102 runs. With that 6, the score is moved to 3-digit score as 102 runs.
And good partnership between Anubhav Singh and Amar Chandra is the opening partnership of 44 runs. And now Amar Chandra and Aditya Pandey, they have been building up the partnership. 31 run standing partnership out of 16 deliveries. Eleven overs done, 102 runs, losing 2 wickets at the moment. Prem Kamath comes into the bowling attack. Left-handed orthodox bowler, left arm orthodox bowler. Prem Kamath has got the ability to pick wickets, and now team requires him the most for Chhinnamasta Lions Club. So will he be able to get a breakthrough? Prem Kamath. And this is the ground where he has kept in the last season of KPL. He's picked 4 wickets, 3 wickets. He's been consistent taking wickets in the last season of Koshi Pride League. And this season he's been in this ground where he has to show his bowling skills. How will he be able to get wicket? He's been introduced in such a situation where the team is quite being dominated. Amar playing on 46 runs, facing on 30 deliveries, batting at the strike rate of over 150 strike rate. Brilliantly bowled, a piece of bowling attack. Amar is batting on 46 runs. Oh, that was a brilliant keeping from Rakesh Kamath. It's 4 runs away from his half century. It's 4 runs short of his half century. It's only taken 31 deliveries to reach that score, 46 runs. Beautiful bowling attack by Prem Kamath. He's bowled 3 deliveries and picked and considered single. A bit lucky this time. Amar inside is definitely will get. Only they managed to get a single run. Why didn't they go for 2 runs? I'm a bit amazed. That could have been taken for 2 runs, but Aditya denied taking 2 runs. Smashes that one to the long on reason. Runs. He's playing on 47 runs. That's his smash, and in the no man's land gets a single. With this single, Amar is reached to 48 runs, 2 runs short of his half century. 12 overs done. The score is moved to 106 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Look at the comparisons are there. The one in the orange, that's inclination. That's inclining quite. They're in the better stage, RML Sports Academy. Eight overs from here remaining, and A very good partnership being built up between Aditya and our 35 run standing partnership after 22 deliveries. Oh, managed to stop that ball going beyond the boundary rope. Definitely saved some run for his team. Look at that shot. He's going towards the ball and smashing that one. Pappu is bowling his third over of his spell. A successful bowler for Chhinnamasta Lions Club. He's picked a wicket. He's picked that wicket where he needed the most, where the team needed the most. Stump line delivery, a gentle push, and will take a single. Great bowling attack by Pappu. Amar is moved to 49 runs, just one run short of his half century. A brilliant batting display from Amar. Was going for the maximum, but Pappu, that's a great strategic bowling attack by Pappu. He's having that variation in his deliveries. That was a change in pace delivery. He changed his pace, the way which he has been bowling in that pace, but in the third delivery he changed the pace. That's a good thinking from Pappu. His unique stance, Amar. Look at his stance. He's standing quite out of the leg stump, first stump, and when he trigger movement, look at that. He moves towards the middle stump line, and that's a wide signal by a very experienced umpire, Vinit Bastola. He's been into this umpiring field since 15 years. That's a very good decision by umpire Vinit Bastola. Very passionate umpire Vinit Bastola. What kind of fielder there? Takes a catch. What a brilliant piece of fielding there. Catch taken. Amar, who was playing brilliant knock, he has to depart on 49 runs. Very hard luck for Amar. He was in his late 40s, score of late 40s, 49 runs, and he could not convert that 40s into 50s. Look at that sort of lane delivery. He managed to pull that delivery for a boundary, but look at that brilliant piece of fielding and get that ball into his grip, into the head. Good to see the camera taken into the palm. Brilliantly captured. Manjul Dubey comes as the new batter into the crease. He's played 2 innings and made 28 runs. And the strike rate of 165. He smashed 3 sixes and 1 fours in this tournament. His best figure is 28 runs. RML Sports Academy, he requires 60 runs in 44 deliveries. So this will be this will be an interesting and exciting match to be watched out. Manjul is there and he's covering that. He's putting something there on his helmet. Maybe he's covering something. The logo. Some protocols are always there in cricket. So he's following the protocol. Manjul is the new batter into the crease. He will be facing Pappu. Great bowling attack by Pappu. Whenever the team requires him the most, he is always there, stand and ready, and picking up the wicket for his team. That's done by Pappu. bit lucky this time. Bottom is, but is. Manjul is safe there. He's going for the big one. The very first delivery is facing. He was going for the big one. Look at that. So bottom is a bit lucky. RML Sports Academy, they require 60 runs in 43 deliveries to win this match. Very good over by Pappu. Does not consider any boundaries in this over, but picked a wicket. Stump line delivery, plays with soft hand for a single. 13 overs done, 110 runs on the board, losing 3 wickets. So have a look at this bowling card of Chhinnamasta Lions Club. 6 bowlers have been introduced. Pappu Yadav picked 2 wickets. Very important bowler for Chhinnamasta Lions and successful bowler as well. Pappu Yadav picking up 2 wickets. Nitesh Yadav another bowler picking up wicket, and Prem Kamath, Pratik Pokhar, Firdaus Ansari and Deepesh Kadal have not picked a wicket. They remain wicketless. A very expensive over by Firdaus Ansari. RML Sports Academy, they are now on 110 runs. They still have 7 wickets in hand. They require 59 runs to win this match. It's out of 42 deliveries. Definitely they will be going for big shots, big hits. Down on the track, and that's a great bowling attack by Prem Kamath. What a turn, he got it, and wicketkeeper Rakesh Kamath didn't make any mistake and made the batter out, stomping out. Look at that delivery. Great turn. Batter was coming down the track, dancing down the track and completely swing and a miss. And look at the job done by the wicketkeeper Rakesh Kamath behind the stumps. Great bowling attack and great keeping as well by Rakesh. Manjul Dubey has to depart. Just 1 run. It is made stump out by Rakesh Kamath. Great job with the globes behind the stumps by Rakesh Kamath. Look at that dismissal. Very easy dismissal and easy wicket picked by Prem Kamath. Brilliant piece of bowling. He got that turn. Very deceived the batter, Manjul. Chakradhar Davidi is the new batter into the crease, left-handed batter. He's got 26 runs. He has smashed 2 sixes and 2 fours. Brilliant bowling attack by Prem Kamath. Going to bowl his second over and gets the wicket in the very fast delivery of this second over. In his first over, he has considered 4 runs. Brilliant bowling attack by Prem Kamath. Both the Kamaths had done the job. Prem Kamath bowling attack and wicketkeeper Rakesh Kamath. Look at that delivery. Look at that delivery. Turner, great turner of the ball. Right on the areas, yes, right on the money. He's been bowling. Prem Kamath. Look at that turn. Getting into the left-handed batters. He's not letting any room for the batters to go against his deliveries. It's both 3 deliveries. Has not considered a single run. Picked a wicket in the first delivery of this over. Beautiful piece of bowling. Beautiful piece of bowling, Prem Kamath. Is not letting any room to the batters to go against his deliveries. And look at that. Firdaus is consistently telling something, giving tips to Prem Kamath. That's a dead ball. So look at the last 15 balls. No any boundaries and picked a couple of wickets. Great bowling attack by Chhinnamasta Lions. This time Smash, this one plays with the turn field there, just above the field, and that has gone for the maximum. There was a great chance for Prem Kamath picking up another wicket, but Chakradhar managed to play that delivery for the maximum. Look at that shot, fielder there. Enough time for the fielder, but lack of judgments. He could have gone in the boundary line. He was bit inside the boundary rope. A very good over by Prem Kamath. Was considered 6 runs. That 6 got a wicket in this over. 116 runs after the completion of 14 overs. RML Sports Academy. So when you talk about the partnership of RML Sports Academy, look at the first opening partnership between Anubhav Singh and Amar Chandra. It was 44 runs standing partnership. Another good partnership was there between Amar Chandra and Sandeep Gupta, 27 runs, and that's a brilliant partnership between Amar Chandra and Aditya Pandey with 38 runs partnership. Second tomorrow we have another match in tomorrow's day as well. The match of league, KCC versus HPC, High Performance Cricket Academy Patna. This will be the first match of tomorrow's day. Khalil Akiti Stadium. We have 2 matches of the league, and this is another match. Chhinnamasta Lions versus Mills Cricket Club and Academy. This will be a very exciting match to watch out. From here, 6 overs, 36 deliveries, and RML Sports, they need 53 runs to win this match. Nothing could be assumed at the moment. The match can go into the pocket of any team from here. Pratik coming into the bowling attack, bowling his 3rd over, and brilliantly, he's been bowling brilliantly in the right areas consistently. He's just considered 12 runs. He's got that ability to pick the wicket. He's got the pace. He's got the right line and lane. Especially to the right-handed batters, he can create problem, because once he picks the ball outside of the off stump, that ball gets into the right-hander. That's all field there and dropped it. Was not easy though, but great effort. That was not an easy catch, but the effort he made there. This is how he made an effort, but it was not enough for him to get that ball into his grip. RML Sports Academy, they need 52 runs in 34 deliveries. Chakradhar on strike. Oh, that's great execution. Good shot, and that is ball is racing towards the boundary line for 4. Great connection. Stand and delivered. Utilizing the pace of the ball. Look at that. Properly utilizing the pace of the ball. Just guided that delivery, and that was the boundary. Very exciting match at this stage. When you talk about CLC, they were 100 runs losing couple of wickets. So when comparing, RML Sports Academy, they are 21 runs ahead. If you compare the first inning of Chhinnamasta Lions Club when they batted first.
That's wide signal by very experienced umpire Beneath Mastola. We hardly see Pratik Pokhrel doing wide deliveries, but this time he lost the control over the ball. He's bowling to the left-handed batter, so he can keep the ball away from the left-handed batter. Gentle push towards the third man, reason for a single. Seven runs coming in this over. Still 2 more deliveries to finish off this over. RML Sports Academy. They are at good stage. From here, they need 46 runs to win this match out of 32 deliveries. Very exciting and interesting class to watch out. Bounce delivery this time, getting that good height, good rise. One bounce is signaled. Look at that delivery. Great piece of bowling attack by Pratik. He's altogether delivered 17 deliveries, 17 balls, and he has conceded 19 runs. Still is remaining as wicketless. Searching for a wicket. Lost the control over the ball. A huge wide. 2 wides in this over. Definitely this is not going to work for you and for your team as well. You need to focus on line and length. Don't have to try much anything extras. You don't have to focus on any sort of experiments. You really need to work on your right line and length. That is the most important factor. That is the most important subject for Pratik Pokhrel. Bouncing down the track. Nice delivery this time. Good comeback by Pratik Pokhrel. So this single ends the over after the completion of 15 overs. The score for RML Sports Academy is 125 runs, losing 4 wickets. From here, they need 44 runs to win this match. RML Sports Academy, they require 44 runs to win this match in 30 balls. Prem bowling his third over of Australia. Just considered 10 runs, bowling 2 overs and picked a very important wicket. Smash that one. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Clean and clear. Going for the maximum. Great knock from Aditya. That's so powerful hit. So easily picked. Look at that shot, so well executed, out of the park for the maximum, brilliantly executed. "29 balls and 38 runs required." And look at the crowd there, the children, the kids, they are shooting the ball, they are helping this tournament for being successful. Look at, they are shooting the ball. That was a great hit from Aditya. The ball had landed outside the ground. That was an impressive and maximum hit from Aditya. That was not just out of the boundary line, but that was out of the ground. That's a clean and clear hit. Definitely we'll be having a look at that shot. Have a look in the replay. This is how he managed to
hit that delivery for the maximum. Oh my goodness. Look at that shot. RML Sports Academy need 38 runs out of 29 deliveries. So who's gonna take this match in their hand? We'll be watching it. The time will definitely tell us, and the performance will definitely reveal us. This is another one, another hit. High in there, and that is dropped. That's dropped. Fido Sansari was the fielder there within the 30-yard circle. Should have taken easy drop catch. That was played high in there. Almost taken, but at the last moment, he could not have control over that ball. That ball could not come into his grip. Abhishek, the fielder there, takes a single. Good over coming for RML Sports Academy. 8 runs in this over. 3 more deliveries still remaining to finish this over. Aditya playing on 21 runs, 16 deliveries. The 6 in this over. The first delivery of this over by Aditya. Great turn. That's a great turn. Aditya is expecting for wide, but Aditya, it's a very wonderful delivery by Prem. It's going to strip. Quick throw by Deepesh Kandel there. 1 run came as a leg by. 9 runs coming in this over. Still 1 more deliveries to finish up this over. Score has moved to 134 runs, losing 4 wickets. RML Sports Academy, they need 35 runs in 25 deliveries. This is another Sports Academy need 35 runs from here in 24 deliveries. Both the batters have now well settled in the crease, Aditya and Chakradhar. Aditya playing on 21 runs, facing of 18 deliveries. Chakradhar playing on 12 runs, facing on 9 deliveries. Aditya on strike. Pappu bowling his last over of his spell. Sort of line delivery into the body line areas. And they didn't go for 2 runs. They just pick a single. I'm a bit surprised why they don't go for a couple of runs, because easy 2 runs could be taken in that delivery. Or is it that they believe on their boundaries, so that they have not taken a couple of runs? Otherwise, that single could have been converted into doubles. Left-handed batter Chakradhar. Great bowling attack by Pappu. RML Sports Academy need 34 runs in 22 deliveries. A very fighting game between both the teams. This is an interesting and exciting match to watch out. Still the match is on. Dancing down the track. Bit away from the batter this time. Umpire says no wide, not wide. Chakradhar is expecting and calling for wide. Umpire says that was not a wide delivery. That was in fact a brilliant piece of delivery, because Chakradhar was coming dancing down the track. This time it's wide. This time it's wide for sure.
Definitely, this time it's so wide. Batter is also expecting the wide, but before batter says umpire Vinit Mastola had already signaled there is the wide delivery coming in this stage, and you're bowling, and if you bowl this sort of wide deliveries, definitely that's not going to work. Well connected this time towards the cover region, picked a single. Very good over, very good over by Pappu. He's bowled 4 deliveries in this over, considered 3 runs. Here's up, bowled 22 deliveries, and out of 22 deliveries he has considered 23 runs and picked a couple of wickets. Look at their Fidos and Santosh. They're having communication between each other. How the fielders can be placed. So that could be the strategy there. Last 2 deliveries of this over. Poor piece of bowling. Poor line and length this time. But brilliant effort by the wicketkeeper Rakesh. And Rakesh is doing the job there. Had Rakesh not been able to stop that delivery ball would have seen the sight out beyond the rope. Smash that one. Plays along the ground. Fielder there in the deep. Fielder Sansari. That will be just a single. Very good over by Pappu. Still one more delivery to finish off this over. 2 wide considered in this over. That is a issue, as he's been very brilliant in his bowling attack. It's been very economical. Great piece of bowling. Great piece of bowling. So this dot ball ends the over. 17 overs done, 139 runs, losing 4 wickets at the moment. Team RML Sports Academy. This is the batting scorecard of RML Sports Academy. Anubhav Singh came to bat as an opener and smash. Brilliant 40 runs, aggressive inning out of just 19 deliveries. And Amar Chandra smashed 49 runs, one sort of his half century, managed to reach his half century, his best 36 deliveries, and brilliantly batted by Aditya Pandey is still there in the crease, batting on 23 runs out of 20 deliveries, and the batter Chakrathar Diwadi batting on 13 runs out of 13 deliveries. 17 overs done, 139 runs, putting 4 wickets at the moment. RML Sports Academy. From here, 18 deliveries are still remaining, and RML Sports Academy need 30 runs to win this match. Still 6 wickets in hand, so 10 runs per over will do the job. So 10 runs per over will do the job for RML Sports Academy. Aditya batting so well. Is batting on 23 runs out of 20 deliveries. High in there, chance of out and taken. Santosh. Brilliantly taken. And good job by Nitish, great bowling attack by Nitish. When team requires him the most, he's standing there, he's delivering his abilities. Look at that catch. Long run chase and taken that catch. Aditya Pandey has to depart now on 23 runs. His contribution for his team is 23 runs. Great bowling attack by Nitish and great catch by Santosh. This is how Aditya was dismissed. Vishnu Shankar. Vishnu Shankar is the new batter into the crease, right-handed batter. Vishnu Shankar. RML Sports Academy need 30 runs in 17 balls. Oh, perfect Yorker. And Vishnu manages to block that delivery and is off the mark with that single. Vishnu. Good over by Nitesh, just considered single run, 1 run in his first 2 deliveries. So he wants to keep this rhythm, he wants to keep this momentum on him. He wants to continue with this momentum. Not so easy. He's bowling the 18th over of this match, of this inning. So when you come to bowl the death overs, not so easy for bowlers, because when the set batters are there, he will be definitely going after the bowlers. Look at the crowd here. You can see some crowds in today's match. Dr. Khalil Azad Cricket Stadium. And very great initiation and great activation by Afzal, who has been organizing the tournaments, who has been organizing the cricket tournaments in this Dr. Khalil Azad Cricket Ground. He has been, every year he has been organizing some way or the other, any sort of cricket tournaments, whether it's a 50 overs format or T20 overs format. Good running between the wickets. Still 2 more deliveries to finish off this over. Nitish, great bowling attack by Nitish. Has smashed Jalandhar Gain towards the cover region. Firdaus inside the fielder there. Fumble. Good bowling attack. 5 deliveries in this over, and he has considered, Nitish has considered 3 runs and picked a brilliant major wicket. RML Sports Academy, they need 27 runs in 13 deliveries. So this ball, last ball of this over, very good over when this, if he doesn't concede any boundary in the last ball of this over, then definitely that will aid colors on the, that will aid flyovers on the goal. Brilliantly bowled, great piece of bowling attack by Nitish. Has considered 4 runs in this over and picked major wicket. 18 overs done, 143 runs, losing 5 wickets. And look at the comparisons are there. Now we have seen a bit where RML Sports Academy batting lineup was inclining. Now we see this is a bit declining in the 18th over. 12 balls remaining. RML Sports Academy, they need 26 runs from here. Very exciting, very interesting match. Definitely this match will go up most probably until the last ball of this, inning, or until the last ball of the 20th over. Definitely this match is going to be 20th over, in 20th over, because from here 12 balls, 26 runs required. RML Sports Academy, they still have 5 wickets in hand. Bit pressure is seen on the fielding side. Because a couple of big hits will definitely release the pressure for RML. Santosh Karki, his experience is delivering his experience. Chakradhar on the crease, taking the guard. And look at that trigger movement. Chakradhar is trying for the innovative shots. He's trying to break the line and length rhythm of bowler Pratik Pokhrel. Pratik Pokhrel has been sensibly bowling. He's bowled 3 overs, considered 21 runs. It's still such a wicket, but at this condition, it definitely wants to restrict the batters. It doesn't want to free arms. It doesn't want to let batters to free their arms and create room and play the shots. Oh, that ball is rushing towards the boundary line. That's a 4. A much needed boundary for RML Sports Academy. This is not only a boundary, this is a release boundary, release pressure release shot. This is not only a boundary, but in fact a pressure release 4 runs for team RML Sports Academy. 12 runs in 11 balls. Very interesting and exciting match in Dr. Khalil Azad Cricket Stadium. Great piece of bowling, great piece of bowling. This ball away from the batter and it's getting that rise also. Look at that delivery. From the good line areas, is able to get the bounce with the ball. That's a great line and length by Pratik. He's bowling on the right areas. That is what needed at the moment. So Pratik bowling his last over of his spell, bowling the 19th over in this inning. Ball is shifting towards the offside areas and brilliantly bowled. Back-to-back dot deliveries, back-to-back beating the batters. A fielder there takes the catch. A much needed wicket coming at the right time for Pratik. Oh, change in pace. Great bowling attack by Pratik Pokhrel. Fielder there and took the catch. Great composition in the bowling attack by Pratik. He was bowling with great speed, great pace, with high pace. But now in this ball, he changed that pace.
Very beautiful piece of bowling and mix up here. Chance of run out and easy run out. Look at the position of the umpire. They're in a good position to make that decision. That's another wicket down. What's happening to RML Sports Academy at the moment? Oh ho ho. Look at that misfield. In the end, fielded there in the deep. Not a good throw. But again, look at that. Now it is a good throw. Well collected and dislodged the stump, dislodged the ball. 2 wickets gone in regular. Very good over. Magnificent piece of bowling attack by Pratik Pokre in his last over of the spell and 19th over. So the last 15 balls, when you look at the last 15 balls, only one boundary has been smashed and 3 regular wickets have fallen down. 19 overs done, 149 runs, losing 7 wickets in the moment. At the moment, 20 runs required in 6 deliveries. Final over. It will be very interesting and exciting to watch out. So this is the Manhattan shot. So look at the 19th over of RML Sports Academy. They have lost a couple of wickets. The 2 dots there, the 2 dots on the top of the bar we see, that indicates the fall of wickets. Twenty runs required in 6 deliveries. Last over of this inning, last over of this match. Vishnu on his strike. Great piece of bowling attack by Nitish. Very fantastic bowler for Chhinnamasta Lions Club. It's bowled 3 overs, considered 25 runs, picked a couple of wickets. Look at that delivery. It's getting that rise, getting that height as well, that delivery. Getting that rise from the good length areas. 5 balls, 20 runs. If they manage to score boundaries in all the 5 deliveries, then they will be able to chase down the target. But if RML Sports Academy, they go for the maximum, then that could be easier one. Great piece of bowling attack. Wonderful execution from Nitish as a bowler. Look at the crowd there. The kids on the temporary parapet. They are enjoying the beauty of cricket in Dr. Khalil Azad Cricket Stadium. They have been enjoying this beauty of cricket. Look at that delivery. That was going for the harder one. Third ball of this over. In there, bit away from the field there. Ball rests to the boundary line for 4. And that's a boundary, much needed boundary, coming at the right time for RML Sports Academy. Still, they need 16 runs to win this match. 3 more deliveries. So 3 more deliveries, definitely they need all 3 deliveries for the maximum, and then they will be able to chase down the target, provided Nitish bowls the legal deliveries. So this ball will be a very crucial factor for Chhinnamasta Lions Club. If manages to keep as a dot or a single, then that is going to work for Chhinnamasta Lions. Smashes this one towards the deep extra cover region, and that is just a single run now. RML Sports Academy, they are 15 runs away, 15 runs away from the target, from the win. So two legal deliveries will do the job for Nitish. Just 2 legal deliveries, and that is going to work out for Chhinnamasta Lions Club. Nitish, great bowler for Chhinnamasta Lions Club, is bowling the last over of his spell and the last over of the inning of the match. Great piece of bowling attack. Great piece of bowling attack. What a great bowling attack by Nitish. Last delivery of the over, last delivery of the inning, and last delivery of the match. this delivery, the final delivery of the match, and will decide the winner of this match. There was no any connection between the batter. Great bowling attack by Nitesh, just consider 5 runs in this over. And Chhinnamasta Lions Club win the match by 14 runs. Exciting and interesting match where Chhinnamasta Lions Club got a victory in this match and won the match by 14 runs. A great win.